this is your first 6 weeks test. Don't forget you can pause between questions. I'll try to remind you. You can rewind anytime to listen to the question again and take your time and show your strategies. Number 1, in Formula One racing, teams of car makers and drivers compete for the World Championship title in a series of races. At the track in Melbourne, Australia, 1 lap around the racetrack is equal to 3.295 miles. What is the value of the digit 5 in this number? Pause. Number 2, speed in miles per hour can be converted to speed in kilometers per hour by multiplying the speed in miles per hour by the number, and then they give you a number that's in expanded notation. What is the value written in standard form? So all you need to do is look at that number that's got expanded notation and find it in standard form. Don't forget to use a strategy. Go ahead and pause. Number 3, Darnell wrote 16 and 16 thousandths on a sheet of paper. Which of the following shows Darnell's number written in standard form? Again, this is an easy one, but you need to use some kind of strategy to be able to get it correct. Go ahead and pause. Number 4, in the number 4.380, what digit is in the hundredths place? In that number, what digit is in the hundredths place? Remember to use a little small strategy. That'll help you out on that one. Pause. Number 5, a bank received a check for $2,609.75. How is this number written in expanded notation? Go ahead and pause. Number 6, Benjamin wrote a number greater than 42.74. What number could Benjamin have written? Don't worry about the mark your answer. You're going to do that on your Scantron. So you're looking for a number that is greater than 42 and 74 hundredths. Pause. Number 7, 4 boys were on a baseball team together. They wanted to know who had the best home run average for the year. Kyle had an average of 6 and 785 thousandths. Harris had an average of 6 and 684 thousandths. Ben had an average of 6 and 789 thousandths. And Gabe had an average of 6 and 794 thousandths. Who had the highest home run average? The highest home run average. Go ahead and pause. Number 8, Coach Mike was timing 4 of his track runners. He wrote down their 4 best times. So there's John, Caleb, Kyle, Lance. Which 2 boys had the fastest times? Now remember, think about the race that I had with one of the students in your class and think about which one ended up being the fastest time. We talked about this yesterday too during the review. Go ahead and pause. Number 9, Mark measured the length of the cabinets in inches. The length was between 13 and 6/10 and 17 and 5/10. What could have been the length? So it was between those 2 numbers. You're looking for a number that's between those 2. Pause. Number 10, Gabriel bought a watermelon that weighs 4 and 359 thousandths pounds. Which number shows the weight rounded to the nearest tenth? So you're rounding to the nearest tenth. Pause. Number 11, Brenda bought some bracelets for 5 of her friends. If each bracelet cost $4.32, which is the closest estimate to the amount Brenda paid for all of the bracelets? Which is the closest estimate to the amount Brenda paid for all of the bracelets? Pause. Number 12, Holly wants to buy a magazine that costs $6.50. She figures in the tax on a calculator and finds the total to be 7.536. What is her total rounded to the nearest cent? Pause. Number 13. After Ruth's end of the year class party, 5 3/8 pizzas were left over. Of these pizzas, 1 6/8 were pepperoni, and the rest were cheese. Which of the following is the best estimate of the amount of cheese pizza left over after Ruth's end of year party? So you're looking for the best estimate of the amount of cheese pizza that was left over after Ruth's party. Pause. Number 14. Drew ran 6.5 miles on Monday, 3 1/7 miles on Tuesday, and 5 4/6 miles on Wednesday. Approximately how many miles did Drew run on these 3 days? Pause. Number 15. Corey and Mary compared the weights of ceramic vases they bought at an antique shop. The total weight of the vases was 15 8/10 pounds. The total weight of those two vases was 15 8/10 pounds. Corey's vase was 4 37/100 pounds heavier than Mary's vase. Which is a reasonable estimate for the weight of Mary's vase? Pause. Number 16, Alaska, the largest state in the United States, has an area of 656,424 square miles. Rhode Island, the smallest state, has an area of 1,545 square miles. What is the difference between the areas of these two states? Pause. Sorry, forgot to tell you to pause. Alan worked 10 25/100 hours at a supermarket. Bill worked 7 5/10 hours. How much longer did Alan work than Bill? Pause. Number 18. Amber went to the store to buy some snacks. She bought a bag of chips for $3, a bottle of soda for $1.25, and a carton of ice cream that cost 50 cents more than the bag of chips. That carton of ice cream cost 50 cents more than the bag of chips. How much total did Amber spend on snacks? Pause. Number 19. Andy mailed 2 packages at the post office. The first package weighed 3 2/10 pounds. The second package weighed 2 9/100 pounds. How much more did the first package weigh than the second package? Go ahead and pause. Number 20, at breakfast, Jake bought juice for $1.28 and a breakfast burrito for $2.93. If he paid with a $10 bill, how much change did he get back? Pause. Number 21, at school, Ellen practiced the long jump. So there's her first jump and her second jump, how long they were. How much were her 2 jumps combined? How much were her 2 jumps combined? Go ahead and pause. Number 22, Gabby went for a walk 3 days this week. Look at the chart to see the number of miles she walked each day. How many more miles did she walk on Tuesday than Wednesday? Pause. And number 23, find the product of 213 and 35. Find the product of 213 and 35. So you got to remember what product meant. Good luck.